Hey, yo,
I understand why these fuck niggas upset. Go ahead and tell them why my G's. Nigga around this motherfucker looking good. Factuals, smelling good. Time for a oud wood. 500 organic subs and counting. Organic subs. It's only up from here, nigga. Factuals. Ooh. 500 on the fuck, nigga. When you see me duck, nigga, everything up, bitch, I'm doing my dance. Sweatpants, Jordan, number 9s, black tee, every time crispy as the fuck, I'm trying to count on some bands. Hey, fuck, nigga, keep hating on your own time. If money ain't the conversation, then I ain't got time. I don't think you crumbs understand them lit. Factual, organic sub count, you can reference the shit. Dope man, I got that ice cream BBC sweater cause I'm too cold. Rhyming live in capital letters, I'm exciting. Don't get caught up in the hype and start fighting. 500 subs like I work the subway. Little bitch don't play, oh so on the way. I'm standing on my own 10, nigga, what up? She recognize a trail one cause she know what's up. I'm living what I'm writing, so it's more than just cool shit. Pinot Grigio cold, baby, gon' twist. Up something so proper so you feel this. Factual moment cause it's so real how I built this. 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500 on the hoe, nigga, stepping through the door, nigga, everything a go, nigga, yes I'm him. Pinky ring really froze, nigga, 0 below, nigga, gotta stay composed cause I'm far from a sim. Motherfuck the opposition, ain't that shit that they be saying, cause that shit that they be saying ain't amounting to much. You trout, mouth, ass, bitch, stop hating, get some money and just build your brand up. Factuals, hold yourself accountable, nigga, you gotta man up, put a face with shit that you say, my nigga Camo. We know what you gon' do when it's pressure and shit. You just trying to eat, my nigga, you ain't trying to stand up. Factuals. Dope man, on the go, man. 500 counting from audio coke, man. I'm standing on my own 10, nigga, what up? She recognize I'm a trill one cause she know what's up. I'm living what I'm writing, so it's more than just cool shit. Pinot Grigio cold, baby, gon' twist. Up something so proper so you feel this. Factual moment cause it's so real how I built this. 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500. I swear I'll be giving y'all my life in these verses. I can't really make none of this shit up. This is my life as I know it. All factuals. I ain't got no time to sit down and lie to you. I just be jotting down my life. Netflix and chill. Baby braiding up my hair. I thought I told you that my game Frigidaire. Just trying to make sure you're aware. It's a whole lot of money to be made everywhere, and it's solely up to you if you gon' get it how you live it. Hennessy Code, that's factuals. My young thing got potential, let me package you. If you know, then you know I can mold you, baby. Put your listening ears on, don't be talking crazy. I ain't nothing like you used to. Coolin', I'm staying away from all that stupid shit too. Gotta get the bag, maneuvering in silence, life's good. Why would I wake up choosing violence? Damn shame they don't wanna see you happy on this side of gallons, getting brain freezes from some daiquiris. I need that shit like right now, baby, I need that shit like right now. Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby, I need that shit like right now. Shit, listen, love, don't you know that we are just coolin'? And baby, I just want you to chill, we just groovin'. Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby, I need that shit like right now. Listen, I'm feeling alright now, shit, I'm feeling alright now. good. First they seem to love you and then that shit turn to hate. I could really give a fuck cause I wanna just elevate. Getting placed in and out of Cali on the weekends, just to get your mind right and stay about the deep end. Thank you God, I know I'm favored how my life is going. The ones who fake you kept them from me and it's really showing. Bruce Lee, war, aura, baby, I be glowing. You can't gain me love, I be knowing. If you stand for nothing, then you fall for something. Some bad bitches that you see ain't never worth the cuffing. I remain cooler than the cut, you know what it's up. Ride around on assignment, baby, you know what it's up. I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Shit. Listen, love, don't you know that we are just coolin'? And baby, I just want you to chill. We just groovin'. Yeah, baby, that's the one. Like I said, I need that shit like right now. Like right now. Don't get none of that on my shoes either. I don't give a fuck how much sauce you see. Yeah, you the one. The way I'm coolin' out, I make it look professional. Baby boo, she match my drip so everything could go. Accumulating funds, get you some factuals. I've been dope, they can tell that I'm a natural. Listen baby, I know what to do with it. I know what to do, baby, I know what to do with it. I know what to do, baby, I know what to do with it. I know what to do, baby, I know what to do with it. Time for black orchids in it. I've been dope since the beginning, focused on winning. I got a vision, moving with more precision. Instead of talking, I pay attention, listen for understanding, and then respond. That's the difference. Purple ashes from extendos, looking like elbows. Steaming vegetables, baby. Can you roll another one? Now we grooving like I told you when my song run. Cooling out, catching vibes, collecting my funds, collecting my cheese, collecting my ends. Listen, I need that right now. I don't want it to stop, no room to pretend I know I'ma win. Yeah, I need that right now. Factual, baby, I'm a active fool with it. I'm so Norfolk in the dead stocks, ties fitted. I ain't worried about the bullshit, I'm never tripping. The way I bring presence, you can tell I'm hella gifted. The way I'm coolin' out, I make it look professional. Baby boo, she match my drip so everything could go. Accumulating funds, get you some factuals. I've been dope, they can tell that I'm a natural. Listen baby, I know what to do with it. I know what to do, baby, I know what to do with it. I know what to do, baby, I know what to do with it. I know what to do, baby, I know what to do with it. Completing the objective is what I'ma do. Stay progressive in my lane is exactly what I'ma do. I know what I got, I can't play no games. This life is precious. I don't believe in losses, them life lessons. If you wanna change, then you gotta rearrange array of things. Make time for your passion, draw up some plays. When I told you I know what to do with it. This beat is cool as shit and I know how to groove with it. If they talk, let them talk. It's obvious you the shit and they mad. That's their way of telling you they fucks with you. It's official. Protect your energy at all costs. If they're upset with your honesty, then it's their loss. So many Haribo gummy bears like I got a stock in them. I'll take an endorsement since we talking quite often. The recipe be getting copied. It never works. The ingredients can't be copied. The way I'm coolin' out, I make it look professional. Baby boo, she match my drip so everything could go. Accumulating funds, get you some factuals. I've been dope, they can tell that I'm a natural. Listen baby, I know what to do with it. I know what to do, baby, I know what to do with it. I know what to do, baby, I know what to do with it. I know what to do, baby, I know what to do with it. Hey, 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 hey. Salute to the chat. Salute to the best mods on YouTube. Salute to all the new subscribers. Appreciate your subscription. Salute to all the supporters. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. Salute to the detractors as well. Everybody plays a pivot. Thank you. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. What I was saying. Salute to the chat. Salute to the best moderators on YouTube. Salute to everybody that's been supporting, man. Salute to all the new subscribers. Salute the Playback Gang. Playback Gang been doing their thing. Appreciate Playback Gang. Appreciate everybody. The detractors too, you know, they make the wheels go round as well. All is greatly appreciated. Everybody plays a pivotal position on this journey. Thank you so much. We got some great people in the building right now. If you're in the building, say what's up. 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 Motherfucking roll call. Got some great people here. Yeah. It's definitely gonna be one of those. Some real fun. I see a lot of people was concerned. Y'all, this is all entertainment, man. It's all entertainment, y'all. We rocking out over here, man. Special guest is definitely in the building. Queen Regina in the building for sure. For sure. Yeah. Let me get right. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Let me get right. What's good with y'all? Oh, so dope live. We here. Today is the day that we have the Queen Regina interview. You know, while we still getting some kind of preparations in order right now, I want to kind of well, before I get into that, let's do a roll call. Who we got in the building? Lisa Queen B in the building. Relly Time TV, what's up, Relly? Nikki Love, Miss Pittsburgh. Thick Cut, Nurse Petty, Trey Spectors, Cassandra. Yeah, y'all in the building. Appreciate y'all. Supernova in the building. What's good, Super? Yeah, this gonna be a great show. I think so. because like y'all all know, I watch everything. And this particular interview right here is something that I wanted to do a while back, actually. And it's more so for not just myself, but for everyone that enjoys, you know, the entertainment within the sector. By having, you know, somebody who brings that type of entertainment to the sector. A lot of love, you know, for content creators, especially when they're creating and being themselves at all times, you know. Queen Regina in the building. What's up, Queen Regina? Yeah, so, you know, this is one of those episodes where, you know, it's just a lax session, and we're gonna have fun, and, you know, overall a good show. You know, I feel like it's long overdue. Who better to get a Queen Regina interview than Also Dope Live? You know, I see how a lot of people responded when I announced this interview, and that's perfectly fine. You know, you can feel however you feel, but just know, and you know, it's a lot of weirdos in this sector, and Queen Regina can vouch for me when I took all the necessary steps and handled my business, and I hit Queen Regina up for the interview. I let her know, excuse me, I let her know that it would be good content, and that, you know, it could be something really entertaining for everybody to, you know, enjoy, you know, at the end of the day. So all these stupid narratives that's getting passed around, it makes absolutely no sense. For anybody that's feeling some kind of way about anything, you know, that's something that, you know, of course, you can have your issue, just you can't have it here. We're cooling out here. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely entertainment. Like I said, I appreciate Queen Regina pulling up. Definitely gonna be a great show. Far from Harlem, what's up? And we're definitely gonna let the good times roll. Like I said, I handle my business accordingly. That's what's wrong with. That's why the sector can't grow, because everybody has, you know, these weird ass notions of how content is being created, as if everything is a play. Well, no, it's just organic content. People actually networking, people understanding that they're two different entities, and they can garner viewership just from them just talking and having simple conversations. That's something I understand. That's why I knew, like, a conversation like this that I'm going to have with Queen Regina is going to be very entertaining, and the replay value on it is going to be great. Just simply off of just the charisma that's going into this, the energy, and the overall fun. Definitely gonna be a good one. Appreciate everybody that's in the building, man. Definitely appreciate everybody that's in the building. Only know who. Queen, is that you? Is that you backstage, Queen? I'm not sure, y'all. Trying to figure it out now. Queen, see if you can, Queen Regina, see if you can jump from backstage and come back. Because I'm not sure exactly which one these are. It's showing two separate accounts right now. Yeah, she definitely, yeah, she was in the chat, I saw her. And I also understand that, you know, an interview like this was something that a lot of people, you know, wanted to have as content and weren't able to because of just the type of content creator they were. But being that I just explore all different types of horizons and have a great rapport with just content creators around this sector, that, you know, I was able to graciously get an interview with Queen Regina. You know, like I said, I appreciate her coming on the platform. Oh wait, hold on, Queen, hold on. Oh wait. I see what you're saying, Queen. Got you. You good or? Oh, got you.
Here comes the queen. The moment you put a stop to people disrespecting and taking advantage of you is the moment they label you as difficult, crazy, and selfish. Be as difficult, crazy, and selfish as you need to be. Manipulation hates boundaries. Like the bitch. The hell at the high water.
Hey.
Here comes the queen. I got him on video. I got your ass on video. Let me tell my story. Let me tell my story. Queen, at your service, sir.
What's going on, Queen Regina? Queen Regina in the building.
Thank you for
Yeah.
having me.
I appreciate you blessing the platform. Thank you for coming up. How you doing today, Queen? Love the intro video, by the way, too.
Thank you. Thank you. I had to take some of my other little beat out of there so it wouldn't do the copyright thing. So I kept, the powerful moments in there. And ladies, this is a dress I had on 10 years ago when I was naked on that, what y'all can see me do. Don't play with me. I'm 48 in that pitch on that dance. I'll be 57 years old next month. Same dress, same dress.
Hey, that's a blessing. That's a blessing.
It is. Yes, it is. Let me tell my story. Let me tell my story.
And your story you will tell.
I don't buy new clothes. When you buy quality.
Hey.
Let me tell my story. Okay, you better, you got to take control of me. I'll get going.
Oh, go ahead. Let it flow. Hey.
So yes, when you can wear a dress from 10 years ago, and I hope I don't look like what I've been through. And I wish this same found the youth to you all.
Shay. Queen Regina, everybody. Appreciate you so much, Queen. Appreciate you,
my brother.
I was explaining, of course, before we dive into the interview, I was explaining to the viewers that's watching that I went through all the necessary procedures to secure a Queen Regina interview. It wasn't nothing that you was like, oh, well, I'm just gonna go here. No, I actually reached out to you. We had a conversation, and we made it happen.
Yes. And I had my little, wine. I said, okay.
There we go. Definitely suitable.
Yes, you did, sir. And I appreciate it wasn't aggressive. You asked, and you kind of explain what you wanted, your vision of what you wanted your interview to be like. And it's all so dope, you all. I am going to 2-step with So Dope, but he is the lead of the 2-step, and I am following.
And I greatly appreciate that. And like I said, this is something that I wanted to do because like I explained to you in the email, your charisma, your energy, just the embodiment of the character, and everything. I already knew it would make for a good interview, and that's already something that you brought already. And like I said, I just appreciate you graciously, coming on the platform. So like I said, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna give us a little background.
Okay.
Go ahead, Queen. I'm listening.
Okay. I ain't in my stilo yet. Now you got to lead me.
Okay. So basically, I thought you were saying something. I thought I was cutting you off. Okay. So for the record, you are
Queen Regina on YouTube as my user ID, but I am Regina. And everybody knows my last name already. It's the same as Kobe. Do I shoot you more? Because everybody know my resume. Black excellence, then I'm going to give it. Okay? Registered nurse, United States Army veteran, politician, businesswoman, daycare provider, criminal justice major. The list is very, very long, Black excellence. I'm gonna give it all to you, okay? I know this irks some folks that got a little 8th grade level. I'm sorry. Sorry. I wanted to get out of my circumstances, okay? Don't get upset with me. I got a very long resume, but it's also a lonely resume because when I'm always mostly there's no one that look like me in these places, and the ones that do look like me are acting like some of you all online, and they all wasting their time there trying to take down the queen.
So let me say this. Let me ask you this. What before 2021, when Kwame Brown had his viral moment and stuff like that, and that whole how everything transpired from that. What was you doing before 2021? Before the viral moment, I should say.
I just gave you my long resume. What I was doing, I was being a mama, a grandmama, a politician, a nurse, a businesswoman, a criminal justice major, a United States Army veteran. Let me tell my story.
When'd you come to YouTube? Like, what was you watching? What kind of content was you even watching on YouTube before that even happened?
Well, everybody knows I was blonde before I turned purple. So
okay.
I initially came to YouTube maybe about 5 years ago because I do my own blonde because beauticians kept charging me $200 just to turn me orange. I don't want to be orange. I want to walk out platinum blonde like I asked you to. And they kept saying, oh, well, that's against our, they company policies. You're going to have to come back 4 and 5 more times. That's $200 a pop. So right. I said, oh. So I went to YouTube to learn how to go to platinum blonde the same day.
Right.
Same day. That's how I originally came to YouTube. I wanted to do my own platinum blonde. And at just one day, I happened to be looking at, my video to get my hair done. And Kwame popped up during COVID, and we were isolated. And
okay.
That's my introduction to bus life.
Okay. All right. So what was it about the?
Yep, Mom.
So you end up doing you end up going to Kwame's being drawn to Kwame's content and becoming Bus Life. What was it about the content that that grabbed your attention? Once you had came across the content that he had made.
Well, his story was familiar to me. Like I say, being having these accolades that I have and being lonely in most of the positions that I achieved to aspire to, and once there, not having a voice. They call it something when you go to these jobs and you pamper down. You don't be as boisterous, you be quiet. I still had small kids, and then I, had grandkids, and I didn't want to jeopardize my career. So I took a lot of abuse, a lot of discrimination, sexism, racism. And when he finally spoke after 20 years, I was just going through my own thing of speaking for the first time. I had just filed a lawsuit against my company. I went to the EEOC. So he, 20 years didn't speak. I might have not spoke for maybe 30 years. And I just couldn't. I can't take racism, sexism, bullying another day. I can't. On a job, nowhere. And so just like y'all see Queen online, by the time I came to YouTube, I was already wilding out in my real job. And it was a black woman, you know, trying to railroad me and push me out my job. And I didn't like that. And I went ape shit, but you know, I went and got EEOC.
Right.
So, but when I say ape shit, I need to educate you all. I didn't show out. You don't want to show out on the way out, okay? You don't want to be the one that is the aggressor, like they have this saying, when two people argue, they don't know who to fool. Just like I am. I move in silence on YouTube. You ain't gonna see me going back and forth. Every now and then I come to the microphone, and it's always gonna be within community.
I see you sometimes. You be throwing down sometimes though, Queen. I said, well, goddamn. I said, Queen be going in.
When I get frustrated, and you know, because most of these people take my kindness for weakness. I'm nowhere near weak, but I'm a very kind person, and I just, you know, okay, they don't know what, okay, they don't even know what they're doing, and then some of these folks want me to build a channel, and they want me to, you know, get their artists to hit the cash app.
So that's what I want to ask you. I'm glad you mentioned channels. I know a few years back you didn't consider yourself a content creator. Do you consider yourself a content creator now?
No.
Why is that? I always wonder, why is that? Why you don't consider yourself a content creator?
I'm a businesswoman.
You can't. Do you think you could be both?
Myself a content creator because I was dragged out from behind the scenes position, and I don't like to be forced to do anything. You know, can't nobody make me do anything. I am gifted and talented. I always knew that. These people are no competition to the Queen. What I want to do is stabilize the YouTube ecosystem. I'll come speak when things seem to be in a disarray. You know, that's my role for me.
So
and do you names? I sure am. And I'm gonna call it down the middle. That's what your problem is. You won't call things down the middle.
But you have people that do that, you know, that call it down the middle. I myself, I call it.
I wouldn't be here if you didn't. Okay.
Right. And that's what I noticed. That's what I know you noticed right away. So, you know, making that statement, I totally agree with, you know, because I'm speaking, and again, I'm speaking for me. That's how I call it. I call it how I see it. And again, I never had a problem standing in an unpopular opinion, because that's just what it's going to be. Sometimes you gotta wear that hat, you know, especially when you know it's for like the greater good. It's far in the greater good being actual organic content, you know. And that's why I asked you about the content creator, because, you know, me personally, and when I see like your live streams and like what you do, like I say, I always speak about, like I was speaking about your charisma in the email. So because that was something that always caught me, because I was like, you could be talking and then you'll go into your let me, and I'm just like, yo, it's like right on cue, and it's just like you understand what's going on. You understand how this works, and like you say, you're a businesswoman, so the marketing is there.
It's just natural. And let me tell you how I developed this skill. Now, number one, being a politician, but I was very, very active in my children's lives. So in church, you know, the Easter plays and plays throughout the seasons in church, I would take them to practice, and I would stay. Other parents would leave and say, oh, they in the care of the church, and they're there for practice. And practice would like take 3 or 4 hours for major plays, major Easters. And I was in a makeup church. I ain't leave my children nowhere. We got this subject right now we got going on. And so it was a Christmas story. It's a major Christmas play. And they said they needed the mother, someone to play the mother. And I was sitting there with my children, and I was just supposed to be just filling in to read that day, you know. That's all.
Right.
Till they could find the mother for the role. And they said I was so good. They gave me the role. And I was the mother in this Christmas story is the major main character. And my son and my daughter told me I stole the show from them. Oh, you're supposed to be bringing us to practice. That's how
Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about doing like TV shows and movies and stuff, like getting casted for something?
Well, you know, I'm here with where Tyler Perry is. Hopefully, you know, I can tell my story to Tyler Perry.
And I'm sure he'll listen, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what, like I said, the kind of, you know, character that you bring and energy that you bring, you know, that definitely can be on the big screen. Like I said, very entertaining. At least I very, very entertaining, you know. And like I said, it just baffles me that you don't consider yourself a content creator when you have all the ingredients of a content creator and go live and do videos, edit. So that's content creating, you know what I'm saying? But you don't call yourself a content creator.
Did my little intro. I had someone to do the foundation of the opening, but then I added the buzzing, the beats. I added me. Okay.
Yeah, right.
The beat.
And as it should be something customized for you. And again, when I saw the video, I was like, I didn't see it, and we was like, play the video. I'm like, oh, my bad. And so that's why I had to try to hurry up and hustle so we can, you know, we can get the queen bat signal. You know, you got the bat signal with the queen. You know.
Well, I stole that from Sis.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I stole it from Sis. He had some shit up on his community wall.
But yeah, but hold on. We gonna
So I do steal ideas, y'all. If I see something on your page, I'm just gonna look at it. I ain't stealing the idea, but I like the idea, and then I'm gonna make it mine. So he did have. I'm gonna give him his props. He did.
Yeah, shout out Sis.
He had I think it was a wabbit though, but he had it as a signal. And then I amateurly made one, and he critiqued and said, "Oh, that ain't supposed to be like that." Da, 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 da. And then I went back and I took my time, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, shout out Sis, man. Yeah, for real. That's what's up. And that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes ideas can be sparked from other content creators to, you know, let a light bulb go off and you got another idea. And that's what it's about at the end of the day, just networking, being able to have conversations, and having a lot of content association on top of it that can be provided for all the audiences of the content creators that they like to watch. You know, this, like you said, the ecosystem can grow. You just got to kind of get the weeds out and put all the people that understand what's going on to hit the stage and let this thing flourish. So I do agree with you when you were speaking about the ecosystem, the YouTube ecosystems, especially the sector. So I do definitely agree with that.
To share and bring and give. Like I say, even in our disagreements, and you know, Sis and I have our disagreements, but he critiqued my bat signal that he inspired, and he kind of, you know, gave me well, he didn't give me no ideas. He just said some nasty things about my goddamn bat signal. So I took it and I revamped it, and I understood his critique about that, because when I compared before and after, I threw that shit in the trash that I had made first, you know. Yeah, and I get it. And like I said, shout out Sis and being that if he was the inspiration for that, that's, like I said, that's dope. So what is Black excellence to Queen Regina? I know you named your resume, but when
But when you think of Black excellence, what's your definition of that? Because I know you use that term a lot. So what's your definition?
If we were to compare female content creators up against each other, and we're all different. And I don't have a problem with cursing because everybody know I will curse. It's just when your content is the majority, that cursing and under the clothes and all of that, I just prefer to stay away from that. And it's not because of my accolades, it's because of my age for one, and my message, who I'm trying to reach. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes me upset at times when I'm claimed to be the worst woman on YouTube. And I don't go under clothes. I don't call men bitch ass niggas and all that shit. So I know I'm Black excellence, and because they can't reach my level, they want me off or down to theirs. I am the butterfly. I can never be the caterpillar. Never. Never. So come on up to me. But I ain't doing all that gutter ass shit. So when I say Black excellence, I'm not gutter. Now I'm real, but I'm not gutter.
What's the craziest thing you ever done?
On YouTube or in real life?
We'll say YouTube.
Let's see, YouTube. Let's see, YouTube. I have fun too. Some days I go back and I laugh. Let's see one of those moments and I'll go back and laugh. Give me a moment to think about that one, because I don't want to call no names, because I know my when I called that meat thing where Armando worked in my Lonnie voice, I just love that one. I love that. The meat what's it? Where he worked at when she called that job in my Lonnie voice. I love that one. Meatfield, whatever, where he worked at, y'all tell me where Armando worked, Lonnie called. So that was my fun moments. I do voiceovers and voice impersonation. So those are
okay.
Fun moments. And I have an ear. And so yeah, I did a Lonnie impersonation.
What voice impersonation do you think you do real well?
I even do men sometimes, but not in their voice. I do it in their feminine voice because they are feminine. So I used to do Jack K from 227. I used to do her reading. Sandra Clark. Mary. Meg. It's Sandra Clark.
That's good. That's good.
Man.
Would you rather be the person giving or getting advice?
Both. You can never. You can always learn at any age and stage. Both. But it has to be authentic advice, because I know who I am, and that's another thing I've seen on YouTube, that people like are unsteady or want to be liked, will let people tell them something false about themselves just to be liked, instead of putting a nigga in the dirt about some bullshit. You don't know me. Don't approach me like that. And that's what some of you all should have done a long time ago to these snakes. Okay? I identified every snake to you all, and now you've been bitten. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay? You
How
undermined everybody I identified because of who identified the snake to you. And now you've been bit. I'm having a good old time watching this show. I sure am. Good old time. And yes,
how
kicking up dust. I'm enjoying this.
how important is constructive criticism to you?
Well, I don't believe strangers can give constructive criticism of a stranger.
Why you say that?
What I have, and I'm gonna have, you want me to be real and transparent?
Oh, please be transparent. Yeah, we talking.
And it's gonna offend some very dark women.
Well, hold on. We don't want to offend nobody.
Well, I ain't putting no name on it. I'm just telling you my story. And I'm just saying, I don't believe it's constructive criticism coming from someone maybe 4 shades to 5 shades darker than me. I've had this experience. When I say racism, I'm talking about within our community. And so some of the bullshit is coming from what they call colorism. Just my story. And so the colorism issue is run amok on YouTube. And we need to call a thing a thing. It's my story.
It is your story.
And I didn't say no names. I'm respecting the platform. Right.
And like I said, Queen, I appreciate that. And we definitely gonna hear your story. Like I told you, you know.
I'm not gonna violate you and put the wabbits at whoever that you. I'm not.
Queen.
Okay. Yeah, you better take control.
No, we queen. Okay, so I'm gonna read something to you.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me what that means to you.
Mm-hmm.
And the quote says, "You got to obey when you're the chosen one of your bloodline. All your siblings are not the chosen ones of your bloodline. It's a great responsibility. You don't get to have the fun like the others in your family. You got to be responsible from your youth. Always training and calculating to get people. We're basically trying to remain free from slavery, not just from jail houses and hospitals."
I said,
What is that? How does that resonate with you?
There's this scripture in the Bible that says, "To whom much is given, much is expected." And even when you've given much, the people will still demand much more. So
I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm. So when you make and to whom much is given is not a economic and financial and educational. It's if you have a divine mantle bestowed on you by whoever your divine maker is, you can't do what other people do.
Right.
To whom much is given, much is expected. And even after you've given much, much more is required. So do you want to be the divine chosen of your family? Because it's a hard work. It's not fun being the only one, like I say, of color in rooms. And when you go back home, they think you better than them. So even trying to go back home, you don't fit in anymore. You don't fit in where you come from and where you arrived.
Oh, I can see your point on that. Do you believe that everybody has different niches as well? So somebody might not be as efficient in a niche like the next person, and once a person recognizes their calling, and they'll be able to grow in that niche once they come to it. So it's not that they're not important, they just probably haven't found their niche. Do you believe that?
Well, if you're giving gutter, to whom much is given hasn't been bestowed on you. God don't bless mess. He don't. Or whoever your creator or whoever you know, he don't bless mess. Because he needs a human vessel to get into this earth realm. He's not going to allow anyone to hurt his people. So that's how I differentiate who's hurting his people.
What's your biggest accomplishment?
My children and grandchildren.
That's a great answer.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the story behind your name? Like, why did Queen Regina stick? Like, what made it stick, I should say?
My father was of the liberation movement, African movement. And all of my siblings, I have 2 sisters, 1 brother, all have African names.
Okay.
There was 3 girls before there were ever a son. And I believe my father didn't believe he was going to have a son. So when I was born, and I'm second of it's 3 girls. I have an older sister, there was me, and then there was a younger sister. Older sister, African name. I don't have an African name. Younger sister, African name. And then this son comes along. But before the son came along, when he didn't know he was going to have a son, he poured into me. And at my birth, we were in Florida, but my father and mom is from Georgia. And because they couldn't afford to have me in a hospital, they traveled back to Camilla, Georgia, where my father is from, so I can be birthed by a midwife. And he named me Regina, which is against the liberation movement. It's a Latin name, I believe, Spanish, but when I say Europe, it was an African. And it means queen. And what my father did, and I did it for my children, I tried to hide their names so they can get into rooms. I tried to neutralize their names. But what he did by giving me Regina, I knew it meant queen. And I walked in rooms like one. My father knew it meant queen. Makita means queen. That's my oldest sister. So he did a switcheroo to fool the white folks, in my opinion. Now, my older sister, given the name Makita, queen, didn't behave like one. So my father would get frustrated. But I been the apple of his eye and he mine. I learned to speak as he taught me to speak, math, English, he poured into me. And even when the son, my brother, came along, he didn't just abandon me and say, okay, now I have a son. He continued to pour in both me and my brother. That's how. Right. And my brother's name is Kenyatta. So like I say, everybody's name is African, other siblings. My father is Robert. He, like I say, even he made his name, I want to say slave name or whatever, so he can move around in places to make other cultures comfortable.
That's heavy right there. Great history too. Because I knew it was something to your name and why, that Queen Regina stuck the way it did. So very detailed. Definitely definitely some great history behind that. Has anybody ever asked you that?
Yes, and you know what I hear mostly, oh, I'm just gonna call her Regina. I ain't calling her queen. She ain't no queen. Well, when you call me Regina, you still calling me queen. I don't give a fuck. I know who I am. To whom much is given, much is required.
Mm-hmm.
I know who I am. My father told me who I was.
Describe yourself in one word.
The butterfly.
Okay. What's your outlook on a butterfly? Why'd you choose the butterfly?
The butterfly with the flap of a wing in Atlanta, Georgia, can cause a ruckus in Africa. You ever heard that phenomenon of the flap of a butterfly wing can start?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I could dig that.
If you all see me move, y'all know me as the B on YouTube. But
YouTube.
My behind the scene, all this, her queen ready move. I just flap that wing. Shift some things.
Little quick shift. Like a shift. Like a
Kind
of like a shift.
It don't take all that mouth, all that cursing. It's the flap of a butterfly.
But sting like a bee.
Oh yeah, that's that when that other, you know. They're both powerful in their way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No one sees me coming. The bee they see because
Right.
I'm loud and ferocious as the bee. But the butterfly, sweet, revenge.
Okay. I could dig that. What would you like to be remembered for?
Standing in the face of adversity for what is right for young generations. Someone is going to catch this story of being independent and stop seeking the advice, the attention, the validation of others. You're going to be led astray all your life seeking that. All your answers are within. Yeah, should you be checking your answer and your spirit and your moves against norms and other folks of your higher caliber? And I'm not talking about education. You should always be checked, not just your peers, but someone of a higher status. Like psychiatrists have psychiatrists, lawyers have lawyers. If you ain't got nobody checking you, you're out of control.
I understand that. I understand that concept. What's the best advice you was ever given?
The best advice I was ever given. My mother told me every supervisor have a supervisor. Don't let no one tell you no. Go over their head. I don't accept no. Not when I can see the next person of a different color and a lower education get a yes. You gonna give me that yes.
Real persistent.
And if you don't,
But that's the key.
pull it out. I'm gonna pull that yes out of you. Okay. Can I just see you say a yes to a nobody? So you're gonna have to fight for a yes when you know you owe that yes. Don't accept no. I ain't saying don't you want something for nothing, but if you know you met the requirements and you've seen someone who has not, don't let them do that to you. I didn't. And if they tried, I went ape shit. Okay, Miss whatever. Pull that yes out of them.
Stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
Yes.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
I remember when I was in, do you mind? Because sometimes I veer off with these stories. You okay if I share a story?
Right. Share your story.
When I was in nursing school and I had got a scholarship. And this hospital was paying for my scholarship. And they were supposed to give me a kickback, give me that check, run me my money. And so I had run me my goddamn money. And so I had, maintained my GPA and all that stuff. And I was supposed to get like a $10,000 check from this hospital because I had to sign up to work for them after I got out of school. So, I'm calling the hospital about my check. And so this secretary over the phone, woke me up out of my nap. Anybody know Queen? I don't like to get woke up out of nap. Because I don't sleep. But when I do, I don't like to get woke up. So I called and said, I'm inquiring about what date y'all gonna cut loose my check. I got the 4.0. The requirement wasn't nothing but a 3. I went, because we got to work thrice as hard, Right. She said, well, I'm looking at, your chart or something. You're not qualified. I said, excuse me? And you who? She said, I'm the receptionist. I said, okay, whatever. I brushed my teeth, threw on my sweat clothes, bust in that woman's office. I said, let me tell you something. I'm overqualified. I want to talk to you. Get me the nurse recruiter. I want my motherfucking money. You ain't qualified to tell me I'm not qualified. You the one sitting here as a secretary or receptionist. Get me my money. Now, I'm not playing with you. Or I'm going to tell the dean in my school, y'all ain't trying to give me my money because I'm black. I'm going to play the race card because that's what was dealt. I play it because it's dealt. And then she want to say, she kind of flinched like she wanted to slap me. I wish you would. Put your hands on me. Run me my money. Man, they cut that check by that Friday. Telling me I'm overqualified, but it was the way she said it.
Right.
I don't got a 4.0 GPA. And you, Miss Receptionist, that's probably an 8th grade level. You don't tell me that. With your stringy, greasy hair, I know where you're coming from. And I went crazy, I this ain't new to me. I don't have to go crazy for my money. Run me my money. And I'm going crazy on YouTube. I ain't making no motherfucking money, but I'm about my motherfucking respect. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm cursing out.
Oh no. Hey. Hey. Let it flow. We're having a conversation here. But no, I definitely understand that. That makes a lot of sense. You also you want to stand up for yourself at all times. Even if society telling you otherwise. Especially like you said, especially what you work hard for, and somebody coming along that definitely don't have that same work ethic coming along trying to tell you otherwise, and you like, nah, I can't go for that. I work too damn hard for somebody to tell me otherwise.
She was a white Karen. They ain't just started. It's just the internet on promoting them. But she was a white Karen. And I checked her ass loud The people started looking at their office doors. If you show out, I'm gonna show out when you show out. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I don't blame you. You got your check, and that was it.
Yeah, I did the work. I did the work. You promised me this scholarship if I had a 4.0 GPA. And I'm telling you, I became a nurse in 1 year. It was an elite program. You couldn't work. You had to study from sun up to sundown. And they didn't make no kind of concessions. It's a 4-year program or a 2-year program, mashed into one. And it's up to you if you want to stay up 24 hours or not and read about 1,000 pages.
Right.
And each, like if you do elderly care or respiratory or cancer, each, it wasn't like no one course, it was per course. And each time you took a course, if you made a C, you out.
Right.
So it wasn't like, oh, you can make a C and then next semester. No, this is an elite program and it's only A's and B's.
Right.
And it's each course. And we've seen a lot of people, and I was the only American Black woman in this elite nursing program.
Mm-hmm.
Only, like I said, it's a lonely position to be in. It's about 40 of us, and I'm the only American Black, and I'm saying that specifically American Black.
Well, that's a great accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially when you know, like I said, you know, you work so hard for something, and somebody try to discredit that, and you know what you've done. Yes. So you're always supposed to fight for, you know, fight for something you work hard for. So I definitely feel you. I feel your story on that, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise, especially you know what you've been through.
And that's why you have to know. I'm just not saying that. Let me tell my story. You have to know your story. Because people will try to tell your story if you don't know your story.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very passionate about folks speaking for me. I don't like it. You don't know me, number one.
I understand that. Especially when you can speak for yourself.
Yes.
I understand that. What we can spin it around now. So what song you think best describes you?
I'd rather go blind.
Who is that artist?
It's 2 artists. It's a rendition and then it was a remake. Etta James is the original, and then
Etta James
remade it in Chess Records when she did play Etta James.
Okay, that's a great one right there. You add to my playlist right there. Now I gotta go dig in the crates and add that to the playlist now.
And I love both versions, the older woman's version and the younger woman's version. They're both gut wrenching.
See, you done sold me. Now I gotta put it in a playlist. Now you done sold me. Now I gotta go do some research, putting me on. And I always like getting those. I think the era that I like the music in would have been like I like the 70s, but I love the 80s music. I love the 80s music. The 80s music was really good. I think that's when music was at its pinnacle.
And now until Chess Records, that movie came out, I had not. This is me in music. I will walk out my life with the lyrics, and then later on in life, I'll hear the song and connect. And I'd rather go blind was a connection that I had lived out, and just was like, whoa. Because when you live through I'd rather go blind, most people went blind, and I'm not talking about here.
Right.
in their spirit and their soul.
Mm-hmm.
And to make it and survive with your vision is a testimony.
It really is. It really
And some
is.
people rather go blind, you rather escape. It's the same thing with dope and drinking. When the terminology is, I'd rather go blind than to see you walk away. Even
I
though
like that
you
correlation.
walk away, I know you got to walk away from that, but I'd rather be blind. But I got to watch you.
I like that. That's heavy. That's heavy, Queen. See, that's why I wanted to do this interview, because to see, you know, how your mind works and what's your thoughts and stuff too. Because I see you, you know, around YouTube and, you know, on panels, and you speaking freely and saying, of course, what it is that's on your mind, of course. But I also know it's, you know, other intangibles to you as well. And to hear you break down how a song, something like that, you know, I'd rather go blind, and how you can relate to it and how it applies. And, you know, that's right away. Because usually when people ask a question as, you know, what song describes you, a lot of people have a tough time trying to figure out what it is that, well, pick a song, because there's so many, but you knew right away what song resonates with you.
Yeah, and I want to be clear in the lyrics. I'd rather go blind than to see you walk away from me. And I must see you walk away. I know that's what it is, but I'd rather be blind. It's so painful. But growth, you got to stand there. Watch your kids walk away. Your man walk away. Your parents die. I'd rather go blind. But these are the phases of life.
Heavy, heavy, heavy. With this, with what you said, and all these different layers to what makes Queen Regina, what is something that you will want people to know about you when we what is something you want people to know about you that you haven't already, you know, put on display or said yourself?
I am an introvert, not much of a talker. And most people don't believe that, but I'm not. I am an extrovert by necessity. If I'm pulled out because others will not speak, I will come to the microphone and speak to a matter.
I can dig that. And you understand it, you got a voice and you use it. You know, everybody's definitely entitled to their opinions, you know. I feel like conversations are very important, especially when there's always a difference of opinion.
And being a non-content creator, sitting back and waiting and watching for content creators who say they are, who's chasing money, hurting the people with toxic messages. I'm gonna wait for you, somebody out here in the wilderness, to bring us a message. But you're so focused on these nigger pennies. And when I can't take no more, and I know they hurting the masses, all right. I ain't gonna, you know, yeah, I do call names, but my message is not to a specific person. It's to the matter that you are afraid to speak to. And then everybody get mad. Because now everybody, I heard y'all this week, let me tell my story. I hear you on your panels. Tell the story. Tell the story. And we should tell our stories.
We should. We should. We really should. I think a lot of people don't do that. They don't tell their story. They really don't.
They may lose a little subscriber. They don't like them anyway. But you know.
You're terrible. There you go. Sip on that wine. Go ahead and take a sip. So, Queen,
Yes.
Is it true or false? Do you really have an OnlyFans account?
False. I plan to get one. There's some
Okay.
delay in my decisions of some personal financial decisions. Once I get that resolved, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to be covered. And I'm going to have conversations. Just as charismatic and conversational as I am here. And it'll be my audience. It will be no toxic haters. And really, I'm going to tell you all, these men on YouTube don't hate Queen. They really don't. They're secret admirers. Or they want to be Queen because they queens. Shit, I know what I'm dealing with. But anyway, it's be my audience, and so it won't be as combative.
Okay. All right. So hearing it here, y'all, it's false. So, because that was to know that. Okay.
It's
got
true,
you.
But it hasn't started. I do.
Oh, okay.
It didn't start because there was some other matters that didn't go the way I wanted to. I gotta know, but I'm pulling that yes out. I don't went to the senator. Get my yes. I went to Senator Ossoff, and I'm in the process of getting my yes. And it'll take time to get a yes. The process is supposed to be 6 months. But then, you're going to get somebody behind when they see how much you're going to make, because they ain't been in the military. They'll say, oh, you don't qualify. Okay, all right, we're going to see. So it's been a slower process, but it's coming.
Well, if we're going to get your OnlyFans, Queen Regina.
Yes.
Get your OnlyFans.
Yes.
Go ahead and get your fans and give them some, only you going to get them to view. Like, get your fans, get your OnlyFans, Queen. So
quality.
Of
Black
course.
Excellence. I'm bringing black excellence to OnlyFans. I mean, when you're working with something natural, let the boys. And it's not for butches. Okay? It's not for butches. I'm gonna be clear when I tell my story. And I'll be able to see behind. Ain't gonna be no avatars. Will be no butches chasing me, because it's mostly butches on YouTube that's chasing me. This is my story. I know who's chasing me. I'm a heterosexual woman. I love black men. Now go jump off a bridge, butch.
And with that being said, I want to before
I'm telling the truth on my story. Go jump off a bridge, butch. And I have no problem with the LGBTQ. I love you all, but that aggression, no. I know behind the avatars. I know what you are. You know what you are.
I know it's gonna be lit. I know your OnlyFans will be lit. I already know it's gonna be lit. Go ahead and run it up on them, Queen.
I sure am. I'm gonna run that money. I'm gonna get that money. All these nigga pennies, all this shit on YouTube. They don't even want it. I ain't want to hit the cash out. And I'ma see. Because I know it's going to be my audience that I choose. Not no goddamn avatar butches. Shit. All this ruckus all this frustration. I don't do butchers. Oh yeah. Go jump off a bridge now.
Run it up. That's what I'm talking about. Get that bag. Another stream of income. Go ahead and run it up then. and with that being said, would you want to play we want to play a game before we get out of here, Queen?
Yes.
All right. This game is called Revoke Your Black Card. Are you familiar with this game?
I think my daughter, she told me something about it. I think I played it with her once.
Okay, so pretty much the rules is, to have that mindset, like how we think when it comes to things that we do and see on our everyday life.
Yeah, I don't eat nobody's potato salad, all that kind of stuff.
Hey, I'm like that too. I'm always asking, who made this? Who made this?
Yes.
So and so made that. I don't want that. Hey, I dread potlucks. I don't do potlucks.
They be like, oh, bad stomach, they all full. Huh?
Or I hit them with, I ate before I got here.
Gotta let them down, or fix the plate. Take it with them.
Yep.
You can't be. People, fix the food. They want to just fix the plate and say you're gonna eat later because you full and throw that shit in the garbage.
Throw that shit. Hey, I swear I done that.
That way, everything good. Then the next day or next time I see you, it was so good.
Yeah,
Won't poison me.
I
don't
oh my God.
Because I'm a soul food cooker. I don't like nasty food. I don't.
Yeah. I prefer like with potlucks, especially for like work settings, to be store bought.
Yeah. Me too.
Because people have all types of animals and stuff in their kitchen and stuff like that. I ain't really with all that. That's why I don't like potlucks like that.
Everybody ain't clean. And like you said, we had them cats and dogs. No. I need you. I ain't seen no bleach. I need to have you be bleaching. No. So I don't.
Yeah, I don't do it. I just can't. So, with Revoke Your Black Card, the first question. After you stop and drop, what should you do next? Is it A, shut them down, open up shop? B, put your hands up? C, roll? Or D, hand over your license and registration?
C, I believe. What was
roll?
it?
Oh, the question was, okay, the question is, after you stop and drop, what should you do next?
Roll.
So you're going with C, roll?
Yes, if it's the fire thing. It's the dance thing.
It's DMX.
Drop.
Shut them down, open it up, shop.
See, the only thing I know about DMX is when he's talk about the different ladies' name.
Oh, what they want?
I met her in a ice cream parlor.
Hey.
Yes. Oh, I love that song. That was good. And then that was, that's the one I know. Yes.
Okay, so question number 2. What did the kid tell to who did the kid tell to purify herself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? Was it A, Brenda, B, Vanity, C, Sheena, or D, Apollonia?
Apollonia or Vanity?
There we go.
Yeah, Vanity. Yeah.
Which one you gonna go with?
Vanity. Or Apollonia. Apollonia.
Apollonia. What? Question number 3. What might mama say you need in order to get some McDonald's? Is it A, a job, B, a clue, C, good grades, or D, McDonald's money?
D.
McDonald's money.
Are you gonna eat this? What's in it? What I already cooked? That's what I'm gonna say. I don't know why that ain't the answer. Yeah, we don't do no, when I kid.
Yeah. You ain't had no choices. We ain't had no choices back in the day.
Nope.
All right, next question. Who wrote Lift Every Voice and Sing, the Negro National Anthem? Was it A, Langston Hughes, B, James Weldon Johnson, C, Booker T. Washington, or D, Maya Angelou?
The B person.
James Weldon Johnson? Yeah, that's correct. All right, Queen, I see you. Next question. According to Kanye, who doesn't have the answers? Is it A, Taylor Swift, B, Beck, C, Jay-Z, or D, Sway?
Hell, to me, it's him, Kanye. But I'll say Sway.
Yes, it is Sway. Sway, you don't got the answers, dog.
My kids love Kanye, and my friend, they're younger.
Mm-hmm.
I just, he takes me too many different places in my mind, and I, don't know shit. But they like it.
Yeah, I love Kanye's his material too. Yeah, he's a great artist.
Yeah, they love him,
Free thinker, definitely a free thinker, and don't mind wearing the scrutiny,
Mm-hmm.
Next question. A Fox, Queen, and Smith cleaned up for a living in this movie. Was it A, Hoodlum, B, Independence Day, C, Set It Off, or D, Juice?
A fox, a queen, and a hoodlum.
Mm-hmm. A Fox, a Queen, and Smith cleaned for a living in this movie.
Oh, Set It Off.
There you go. Hey.
My God, damn! I love my Queen Latifah. That's Queen.
She was G.
I'm going out. Going out. I'm clip. If y'all didn't hear that goddamn video, I'm gonna unload this goddamn clip. Oh no!
Light the bitch up.
After I got blocked by Kwame, I became Queen Latifah. Unload.
You saw that low.
Everybody can get it. Block me. Okay. I went goddamn crazy, ape shit. I was Queen Latifah in that goddamn cello.
I know you was on the other side of that screen, hot. You were like, what?
I unloaded a clip.
Oh my Lord.
There wasn't no UNITY that goddamn day. It was Set It Off. And I meant the unload on everybody. Everybody did it. Everybody, I was Queen.
You won't even aim at a gun. You just said, everybody go get it. Everybody.
God damn. What the hell? She done lost her mind. She went crazy, y'all. She went crazy. Crazy, y'all, for real this time. She went crazy. She even shooting at me. See what y'all done did? Y'all got me shooting at everybody. Ooh, I can't go there no more. I swear to God.
I know that sent you to a dark place. You had to regroup.
But you know, I ain't go as gutter, but I unloaded some clips.
Right. Next question. Who played Ricky in Boys in the Hood? Was it A, Ice Cube, B, Tupac, C, Morris Chestnut, or D, Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Cuba Gooding Jr. I don't know who Ricky was. Wait a minute. Ricky was the son of the. You say? Say the names again.
Okay, so the question was, who played Ricky in Boys in the Hood? Was it A, Ice Cube, B, Tupac, C, Morris Chestnut, or D, Cuba Gooding Jr.?
It's either Ice Cube or a C. Because I remember Old Dog, so you didn't mention his name. And it wasn't Cuba Jr., so it had to be Ice Cube or Morris. I don't know who.
Old Dog was Menace to Society, and
okay.
And Ice Cube was Doughboy and Boys in the Hood.
Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Morris Chestnut.
Yeah, that's right. It was Morris Chestnut. That was the alley scene. Ricky.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He got.
I'm a little bit older, and I my memory is not that well.
Oh no, it's all good. I'm right with you. I got you. I'm right with you. With you. And last question. Approximately how long did Sophia have to fight? Was it A, 5 minutes, B, all night long, C, all her life, or D, never?
All my life I had to fight. And don't let me what they say put on my Harriet Tubman voice or my Celia voice or Sophia voice. I don't give a damn what y'all say. It's what I'd experienced, like Harriet Tubman and see all my life. Sophia had to fight. I don't care what y'all say. If you put me in the slavery mode, that's what you're gonna get out of my goddamn voice. All my life, I had to fight. Papa, who told you to beat me, Jesus? Lord, who told you to beat me?
Oh my goodness, this is so great. This is great. I ain't gonna lie, this is great. Very refreshing. And like I said, I appreciate this. And I appreciate you coming up. What's that was us. That's definitely the right answer, by the way, too.
I know that one all my life.
Yeah. What's you got a closing statement for the people, from Queen?
Let me. Yeah.
I'm gonna put you on a solo screen. There you go.
So when a man comes to you or you all hear a reaction and he's trying to tell my story, he's not a woman. He's biased. We have different experiences as a woman. I may not say it right or act right, but I bring all of me to the table. And only Queen can tell my story. And it's offensive and disrespectful for any man to try to tell a woman of my caliber story. There's many pieces to me. Let me tell my story. It's all I ever wanted to do. And I thank you for the input. Mr. Oso.
Appreciate you, Queen. Definitely appreciate you. Like I said, this is everything that I thought it would be. Entertainment, laughs, and also getting another side of Queen Regina and your story, you know, that which was, you know, like I said, was important to me for you to tell that. And, you know, you have your voice and it speak your mind and you know, your thoughts and stuff. And like I said, I just appreciate that. You can tell the people where they can find you, your channel. You got any plugs you want to give to the audience?
Hello, you all. I am at the moment trying to, what made me or compel me to share my story is the story of the day. It is underage sex, and I am a military veteran. And yes, I did experience underage violation. And, you know, most people thought it was a man, and it was older men, but it was also older women. And if you have, and you had to sign for your children to go into the military, check on them. Because coming from a small town and you only know your cousins and sisters, and to be shipped overseas, and your first roommate is a 7-foot butch who tries to...
Hold on, Queen. Hold on, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
We want to dive in that. We don't want to dive too much into that, but
that what compelled me to tell my story was what's been going on in the issue. And so I hope I helped someone. And please check on your young children that's in the military. I don't think a lot of people understand the culture of the military. Is what I want to say. Okay. And I, you know, try to stay in all the community guidelines and terms of service and not call any names because I don't want any negativity to come to your channel.
Right.
So yes.
And I appreciate, and like I said, Queen Regina, I appreciate you for coming up on the panel, graciously accepting the invitation, and, you know, of course, delivering and being able to tell your story. And like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed this. You're more than welcome to come on my platform, hang out, you know, and be Queen Regina, and of course on the panel and in the chat. And like I said, I definitely appreciate it all. And this has been great, you know.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you
also. And you know, you popped up on my feed the other day, and I came in. I've been in before, and then I came in, you know. And so when you emailed me, I was a little surprised, but I did notice your neutrality, regardless of who we all rock with. We have to be independent, and if we see something, we say something. If it's someone we do rock with, you know, if it's questionable, you don't have to beat them over the head. You just give your opinion, your honest opinion. All this behind the scenes shit, or talk behind the scenes, we don't know these people. Just bring the issue, not the person, to the table. And some of us bring the person by name to the table instead of the issue. Okay?
That's some deep words right there, Queen, and I definitely appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all sub up to Queen Regina. She don't want to refer to herself as a content creator, but I'm gonna say she a content creator because she definitely good at what she does.
Yeah, I forgot. I got off that. Right now, I'm doing stories from this channel called The White Underbelly, and they're telling their stories, so they inspired me to tell my stories. So that's what I'm doing now, again, to heal our YouTube ecosystem. So please join me. It's not a whole lot of drama there, but it's some very intriguing stories that, because I didn't come from I came from a 2-parent home, not, you know, I didn't come from the street life, but I had friends that did, and I just want to know their story as well. You know, so just listening to a lot of stories of different people, different cultures is very informative. Very informative.
And I appreciate and I appreciate your information, and like I said, and I appreciate you, coming up to tell your story. And this, like I said, Queen Regina, this been dope,
Okay.
And like I said, this been real dope. No factuals. Ooh.
Your chemistry.
Yes.
Yes, your chemistry was great.
I appreciate that. I want to make.
Pulled it out of me that because I told you got to leave off. And sometimes it doesn't always come because I'm on guard because of everything that's been going on. But I trusted.
Right.
I trusted you.
I wanted another approach. I wanted to take another approach with this, and this is something that I already knew was going to be great for the content. Anyway, because like I said, I see how you are and how you are up on YouTube and your charisma. Like I always speak about your charisma and your energy, and like I said, that's just so entertaining. And especially when you're on your channel, like I said, I caught a few of your lives and stuff and what you bring. So I already knew this had all the makings to be a good interview and to get more insight on Queen Regina. So like I said, I appreciate you telling your story. Definitely appreciate you telling your story, Queen.
Okay.
And y'all sub up to Queen Regina. Like she said, she got a lot of she got stories. She's telling her stories.
Anymore, I want to tell different stories of my, raising my children as a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'd rather go blind story, but still can see now, even through the different tragedies of my life.
And it makes you the person who you are with, and with those experiences. We all live and learn, and that's just a blessing to being able to have another day and another opportunity. So that's very important. And like I said, if you got a voice or you somebody that's is silenced, then everybody's able to have their opinion. It's about how you convey your message. Don't focus so much on the messenger and focus on the message. So that's very important. And like I said, love it all. It went exactly the way that I thought it would go. And
thank you, Mr. Oh So Dope. It was a great interview.
Thank you.
Watch the replay because when I'm in my studio and charisma, I never know what I said and done. I don't. But I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing.
Oh. Oh my God. You gonna have me cracking up the rest of the night. I'm gonna be sitting there thinking about you shooting. You got strays. Everybody catching strays.
Thank you all for dropping my channel's name, and you all come over. Don't be strangers.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't. You heard Queen Regina. Don't be a stranger. Stop by, say hey when she on her live stream, and again, it's all love. What I'm saying, and I thought this was great. I really do think this was great. And this really was good. That's why when I reached out to you, like I did, I was like, we got to do this interview. We got to do it.
Yeah.
We got to do it. We really got to do it.
Thank you for having the courage. Because most of the content creators do want me on their panel. Mm-hmm. But we'll talk other content creators who have the courage to have me. And because they violated me and disrespected me, I will not mount their hostile panels. You and I have never had any kind of none of that. So no, it's not the same. So we'll have to know the history of anybody that was trying to discourage you. They want me. They can't draw the queen.
Right. And I saw that too. I saw that you was hitting certain panels. So that's another thing, you know, I took into consideration. That's why me going into emailing you about, you know, wanting to do an interview, that's how I wanted to take the approach I took, because, you know, the outside things that I don't have knowledge of that goes on. I wanted to solely keep this on a personalized interview between Also Dope and Queen Regina. You know what I'm saying? Everything on the outside, it happened. It's what's going on. Either it's going on now or what happened. But right now, it's Also Dope, Queen Regina. This is how the interview going. And that's how I wanted to keep it fun, lighthearted, and making you comfortable to be on the panel, you know, and keep it entertaining, you know, for not just yourself, but the audience too. So, yeah, definitely think this is great. And like I said, I know it's gonna look good on the playback.
Oh yes, and I did not eat any edibles before this, but I'm going to eat my edibles now. I would not have. I don't know what I would have done.
Well, if you ever decide to take them and then you feel like talking a little bit, hey, Queen, you come on, you know, you buzzing and you know, you can come up and share your thoughts.
My daughter is my neighbor, and she just told me yesterday she was throwing this big party. So I've been being big mama, helping clean, prep, and prepare food. And she told me at the last minute, and then I know I had this interview, and I'm like, but they do this to me all the time. But so I'm going over there and enjoy the party. I did this interview.
You definitely gonna steal the show too. You stepped out real nice.
Oh no, my kids are just as charismatic as me.
Yeah.
We are all talented and gifted, and they be saying, "Mom, it's my party. Stand down, Pamper." Like I did stole the play at the church. Tampa your ass. My kids confront me.
They don't mind it. They don't mind it at all.
No, I come in, but they friends love it when I act out. Tampa your ass down, Mom. Tampa. But then they'll use me when they want me to show out. Or you know, at work, somebody bothering them. Mom, right. Tell me a little story, pull at my heartstring. Oh, I'm getting ready to call you. Mom, you can call them. They know I'm a show out. So they use both queens, the butterfly and the bee. And the hell and the hot water. They know how to use me.
And it's good that they know that you're very resourceful.
Yes. Because they know when they unleash. The queen, hold on. They got a secret weapon. And then they'll say, "Oh, you didn't have to act like that. You need to. You knew what they was gonna get when you got me involved in your shit." And then I'll see them a little smirk. Mom got them. They knew what they were. They use me to their advantage.
But I'm sure they love you and they appreciate what you do. So, like I said, I could just tell by now, like, that you mean well. And I know a lot of times that, being on this app, a lot of things happen and transpire. But when you're able to sit down and, have moments like this, it always shows the humanity in us all, So
I go back and watch my replays because, like I said, I don't even know what the fuck I don't said or did. I be laughing. And I promise y'all, I don't even know what I said. I don't know what I said. I watched that shit the next day. I be like, I keep rewinding back. And I say, you crazy.
To know that is hilarious. Oh my goodness.
So I'm sure when I come back from my daughter's house, I'll have another glass of wine and want to watch the replay, Mr. Oh So Dope. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
This is definitely great.
Whenever you want to release me, it's up to you.
Well, Queen, if you don't have anything else, I just want to say thank you again. This was great, and I want to let you. And I again want to extend my olive branch to, like I said, if you ever want to, you already know you already welcome in the chat or whatever. And you ever want to come on the panel and say what's up or speak on whatever it is that I'm talking about at the time or whatever, you're more than welcome. More than welcome, Queen. You're more than welcome to come over and enjoy yourself. And I just want to let you know that. And again, thank you.
Can I ask you a question?
For sure, yeah.
Were you intimidated?
No.
Mm-hmm. And it went well. Mm-hmm.
And it went very well. Mm-hmm. Initially, going into this, I was like, okay, this is Queen Regina, so you just don't never, you don't never know. Because like I said, and you told me yourself, you was like, I kind of go off the rails sometimes. You gotta kind of,
Back. Oh, I'm gonna roll over.
Yeah, right. And yeah. So
you ain't got to cuss me out.
Well, right. But that was the biggest thing of saying it's a conversation. Mm-hmm. That's why I say it's a conversation. Of course, nobody should ever have to go to that extreme, especially when both people are able to exchange words and have a conversation. So, yeah.
And I already knew going into this would be good. Anybody is because I'm trying to level the playing field. If I feel cornered and I feel ambushed, actually, and with certain panels I've been ambushed, Mr. Oso. And so I was a little bit like, oh my God, so I had to trust the process, like I told you. So when I have showed out, I felt cornered. And I tried to level the playing field, and I don't give a damn how I do it. You're going to meet the bulldozer.
and I'm glad I never, I didn't want to meet the bulldozer. I just wanted to.
Because the thing is, women, we're not the equal. And I'm going to behave, but if I'm ambushed or I'm talked down to aggressively, because I'm a submissive woman. I'm an alpha female, but in the presence of a real man, I'll stand down.
And I greatly appreciate that, Queen. And y'all hearing that from the Queen. This is Queen Regina saying this. Mm-hmm. And
you don't have to fight me to get me to listen or behave. I know how to behave. But if I feel cornered, you gonna get Queen Latifah and set it off. The thing is, I don't give a fuck who get it and what happens. I come to set it off and let the chips fall. Huh? So just be mindful. That's all. Don't mean no harm, but I'm cornered.
Mm-hmm. And I definitely understand that. You got to do what you got to do to get your back up off the wall.
Wasn't she cornered in that scene?
Yeah, she was. She went out guns a-blazing.
Guns a-blazing. Y'all need it. I'm trying to give you the story. When Queen is cornered, she gonna set it off.
How you setting it off again, Queen?
I'm gonna have them goddamn brakes. I'm gonna have that car. We gonna don't keep thinking I'm pretty, I got makeup on. I'm a real gangster. Military minded. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So hey, it's up to you. It's up to you. So that's the analogy if you corner the queen. She coming out. She don't give a damn if she got to die coming out. You gonna die too though.
You say you'll sacrifice yourself to get the person you gotta get.
So do you really want the queen? Because queen don't give a fuck.
Dangerous. Oh my goodness, this is great. This is everything I thought it would be. This is it was only right. It was only right. This had to happen. It was only right. It was only right.
Very good chemistry. I like it.
Definitely agree with you on that. Definitely good chemistry and made for a great interview. Like I said, the time flew. I didn't even realize we was only at 2 hours.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we had 2 hours now. I didn't even realize the time flies when you're having fun, and this was definitely a fun interview. And I appreciate this so much, Queen. Like I told you, being able you to be who you are. So thank you.
And hopefully you get more neutral interviews like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and go because I'm gonna go to my daughter's house. They want their mom.
Thank you, Queen, and have a good time and be safe out.
Okay, thank you. Enjoy the interview, and you all have a wonderful evening. And thank you all for receiving, listening, and letting me tell my story.
And you told your story.
Yes.
Appreciate you, Queen. Queen Regina, everybody. Yeah. She told her story. She poured up. I told y'all I was going to be one of those. It was only right. She had to come over to Dope House and cool to kick it with me, y'all. Had to get something real exclusive for y'all. And like I said, anything that's happening outside of on the streets, outside of Dope House, I get it. It's happening. But when it's in here, it's a whole nother situation. And the content played the way it was supposed to, the way I envisioned it. And I love when a great plan comes together. This was great. Again, salute to Queen Regina. She gave us all aspects. Content gold. Content gold. Definitely content gold. Now I can't unsee her. I can't unsee her just shooting shots while she blocked in the chat, in Kwame chat. Oh my God. She is something else. Salute to Queen Regina again. Great interview. Man, I ain't gonna lie. That was dope. That was really, really dope. I enjoyed myself. The playback's going to be great on this one, I know. And again, it's just made for a good Saturday night, y'all. Made for a good Saturday night. She definitely told her story. And again, I just appreciate, her being so gracious enough to, take time to, give us time. That was good. It's about building, y'all. It's about building. And I'm gonna bring these talks back. Like I'm gonna definitely do another Let's Have a Conversation episode 2 right now. So I got that in the works. This was episode 1. And like I said, I appreciate everybody that's been in the building. This is cool. This was cool. This was great. This was really great. Something really good for the sector, just being able to get perspectives of the content creators that's within the sectors, even if they don't refer to themselves as content creators. But I say they are, because if you edit and post a video, short, do a live stream, you're a content creator. But about the building and stuff like that, that's what it's about, and I'm glad that I was able to capture that aspect of Queen Regina like I did, for this interview. And this was cool. This was definitely really cool. And like I said, shout out Queen Regina. You know, and she, like I said, she's more than welcome to come through and kick it. So definitely appreciate y'all. Salute to the chat. Salute to the best mods on YouTube. Salute to all the new subscribers. I appreciate your subscription. Appreciate your subscription. Salute the playback gang. But while you playback gang, make sure you mash that subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription. Playback game, don't be playing. Playback game gonna run the numbers, and it's lit. Detractors, appreciate you viewing as well. Everybody plays a pivotal position on this journey. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. Again, I appreciate your subscription. Share the live stream. You don't have to bear with me because I already shared the live stream. This was good, y'all. This is really good. I hope you all were thoroughly entertained. Able to kind of get another insight on someone that's, you know, within the sector that's, you know, that has a sense of notoriety, that has some type of notoriety, you know, and it's content. It's great content, y'all. Appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Oh, so dope live. Protect your peace, protect your energy. Always strive to make good decisions. Love yourself first before you try to love someone else. How can you try to love someone else if you don't love yourself first? Oh, so dope live. Love each and every last one of y'all. Thank you all. And continue to enjoy the rest of your night. Until next time. Gone.
Go to YouTube and type in Oh So Dope Live. Ooh. Once you get to the channel, ooh, hit that subscribe button. Ooh. Click a video and hit the like button. Salute. Ooh. You gotta trust the process in order to rise. Girl, I see it from the front, thick thighs save lives. I know I'm on a quest and that's word to my tribe. I'm just giving you my thoughts to make you wanna subscribe, baby. I'm oh so dope, baby. I'm oh so dope, baby. Oh, so dope, baby. Still rock bait, work the need go. Maybe one of these days I'll have a me have ho. A son. You talking entirely too much, have a see ho. And you know my time is money, don't be cheap ho. Late nights, early mornings, can't sleep, I got work to do. They alarmed at what I write, no need to hit the snooze. That broccoli looking brolic like Terry Crews. A cool cat in a hat, salute Dr. Seuss. I'm different, I'm lifted on a mission with precision, cause I'm gifted, motherfucker. What's it to you? It's all about my psyche, just do it like Nike. Strike like lightning, keep you cool. Originality, it always wins. Never had to follow styles, cause I am the trend. Sauce. You gotta trust the process in order to rise. Welcome to Oh So Dope Live. You gotta trust the process in order to rise. Girl, I see it from the front, thick thighs save lives. I know I'm on a quest and that's word to my tribe. I'm just giving you my thoughts to make you wanna subscribe, baby. I'm oh so dope, baby. I'm oh so dope, baby. Oh, so dope, baby.